My wife and I were vacationing in Hawaii one January. I had to speak there, and I know it's tough, but if I don't, who will? And, I don't like sand. It's rough, it's coarse, it's irritating, and it gets everywhere. We were enjoying a lazy breakfast when suddenly the world went crazier than a cage full of monkeys. A zillion cell phones buzzed and a message flashed on screen. Ballistic missile threat inbound to Hawaii. Seek immediate shelter. This is not a drill. Now, there's nothing about this that made me laugh. Pandemonium broke loose. People panicked. They screamed. They fled through the streets. It's North Korea, somebody yelled. It takes a ballistic missile 20 minutes to get here. 11 minutes had come and gone. With 9 minutes to live, Ramona and I descended 9 flights of stairs. A lady passed us carrying a huge Bible. "That's a good book," I said. She laughed. "The best," she said, especially this morning. She held up her phone. Call us delusional, but we stopped and talked about heaven, about the hope we've found in God's love. With 6 minutes left of our lives, Ramona and I turned west onto Lure Street toward the Pacific. 100 thoughts flood your mind when you have 5 minutes to live. The kids. Is there anything unsaid? No. They know we love them. They know where our new address is going to be. They know where the will is, all $62 of it. "I wonder if we'll see the missile," I said. "Let's watch." "Help," we prayed. 3 minutes left to live, and a man stopped us. He's furious at politicians. "We can't put our hope there," I said. "Our hope is in God." I kind of like the newer me. I'm braver than normal. What's he going to do, kill me? With 2 minutes left, it's important to know that your worldview works, and I am happy to report to you that Christianity does. I'm a little jittery, but there's a peace I cannot explain. But for many around me, fear reigns. One guy lifts a manhole cover and pushes his child down below. Goodbyes are said, tearful ones. Underground parking lots are filled. There's no place to hide, someone says, no refuge. And something clicks in my little brain. A verse learned in childhood. I hold my wife's hand and I tell her, God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore, we will not fear, though the earth gives way and the mountains fall into the heart of the sea. 1 minute to live and we're laughing because there's the mountains, there's the sea. There's not much else around here. My watch says, time's up. I pause. We're still here, I say. Shoot, says my wife, and we are laughing again. You see, most of her family is in heaven now, and there are days she'd love to join them. Today isn't that day. It takes a whopping 38 minutes for authorities to issue a retraction. Somebody hit the wrong button. Oops. How prominent is this button? Did they hire a bit of a joker? What if his eyesight isn't up to par? Maybe he pushed the button thinking it said go for lunch when it said go for launch. It's too early to go for launch, so we continue our walk along Waikiki Beach. It's the emptiest I've seen it, but people are beginning to return. I want to yell, don't go back to the way you were. Are you ready to go? You have one life to live, one story to tell. Write it well. Half an hour ago, that beach was crammed with people who were told how to look young, eat right, be healthy, stay buff. We cling to this planet for dear life, forgetting that it just might end a whole lot sooner than we think. Life is transitory. Those who make the most of it have faced the fact that this is not the land of the living. It's the land of the dying. Perhaps we all need a missile scare once in a while. We'd be a little more aware that we're not here long. A little more prepared to make today count. To live for something that will outlast us. At 10 a.m., another message flashes on my device. My friend James in Canada has been watching the news. Are you okay, he says? Yep, I reply. But it's been a blast. Laughter is phenomenal medicine. Share it, like it, pass it on by subscribing to the button that you subscribe to. Then, hey, take the rest of the day off.